Belfry again from belfrywellness.com. I'm a human potentialist. In today's video, we're going to be discussing our inner child in a short pause. And the reason I want to talk about this topic is really something that I've been working on personally myself. And I think it's been beneficial for me. It's still a work in progress. I still struggle, but it's something I've become aware of and I've been working on. So I'm going to share, what this inner child is and a technique actually a friend taught me that I'm going to share with you to help maybe you work on this inner child. So what is this inner child? Well, really what happens, we've talked about this in many videos, and if you've been following them, you kind of understand that, our childhood is happened, and what we've done is we've had hurts and some upsets, and we've carried these along into our adulthood. And we're expected to go into womanhood or manhood and be a man or be a woman. But we have all these, traumas, big or small, huge or little, but they're still traumas. And these traumas, play out in our lives now. And, Freud had brought this up, and, he focused saying that this was part of our unconscious mind. And that's true. So we're not aware of it. And even myself, I know that it just kind of happens sometimes. When we were little, you might have been abandoned or neglected or hurt or rejected. And there's a lot of hurt or anger, some pain there. And we've kind of lost, that child has lost its essence, that playfulness and the innocence, the wonder, the joy, the awe that it had. And really what we do is we want to bring that inner child into ourselves and let go of whatever emotions that we've been holding on to so we can bring that essence within ourselves. And so why I bring in this short pause is a lot of times when we're in a conversation and and it's not just a conversation that's light, it's more of a deeper conversation, or someone says something to you that kind of hurts, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lash out, whether it's in anger or frustration, or maybe you don't lash out, you just curl up into a ball and you kind of run away from the situation. In both those instances, that's typically that little child that's kind of coming out, and you're kind of running away, or you're responding to how you did typically as a child. And so whether if you were hurt or neglected, you reacted a certain way, and that's how we react as an adult. And so what I've been working on, and what I suggest, is really when someone says something, is just to take a moment, a brief pause, a short pause, where we hold on and think, and then we respond. And then we can come from respond from more of a space, take a breath, get present, and then respond from that context of being an adult, not coming from your little child. Hard to do. And if you do, it's just a matter of realizing you did that and then work on it the next time. And we'll talk about responsibility, about being responsible for ourselves in another video. But I digress into really just focusing on a short pause before reacting. And just be mindful, if you did respond, just acknowledge it and to yourselves, realize it, and then the next time it happens, just take that short pause and then get present, take a breath, deep breath in from your belly again, and speak from that context or that space rather than that childhood space. And then the technique to really work with your child is really just what my friend had shared, is really just picture or visualize yourself in a figure eight. And so you put yourself, which you're currently in one of the circles, and your inner child, whatever age that may be, in the other circle. And then you visualize, you can ask it questions or talk to it, and ideally you want to hug it and allow that child to come within you. And so if you were to have that moment where, you reacted, just go back when you have a moment of quietness, reflect on that situation and recall it, and then notice what comes up and bring your child into that figure eight or infinity sign, and do the therapy there, or just talk to it there. It may not need to talk. Maybe it's just a matter of looking at each other, but you want to hug it and bring it into yourself. A simple technique. If you have trouble with it, love to hear about it, but it's a great technique. I've been practicing it now for a couple of weeks. It is even a struggle sometimes for myself, but it is a work in progress, and I see myself improving every day. So take care, have a wonderful day, and would love to hear any more questions we're almost coming to the end. I have some great stuff coming up. So there's stuff that I'm saving for the end to go out in a bang. Anyways, take care. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Bye for now.